welcome to another episode of Cooking with Kimmy. I'm still Kimmy, and today we're making crispy beef. So today we are making crispy beef. It's like a typical Chinese takeout dish, not entirely traditional, but still very tasty. So yeah, I'm just gonna take you through it, and I hope you guys enjoy and follow along. So here I have beef, about 200 grams of beef. Then here I have a half cup of rice flour. I'm just gonna sprinkle that over the beef. And 1 egg white. So the egg white and the rice flour will kind of come together to make this super crispy coating around the beef. But it's very important that you mix it really well. So I just like to use my hand for this. Make sure the egg white and the rice flour coat every single piece of beef. You kind of want to massage it in. So using your hands is really great for this because you can really separate the beef, make sure everything is well coated. And you saw that I first put only half of the flour. That's because it's gonna start to make this paste, and you don't want all the flour to make the paste over the beef. You kind of just want to coat it lightly. You're gonna take the rest of the rice flour, take each strip of beef, coat it in the rice flour, and then lay it on a tray. And you just want to repeat that with the rest of this. So I just finished coating all the beef in the rice flour and the egg white. I separated the pieces of beef as much as possible. This way it doesn't clump up when you start frying it. The most important step is to let this rest for about 10 minutes. What that does is let the coating, the rice flour and the egg white really work around the beef to form like a harder exterior. That way when you fry it, that part gets super crispy and doesn't fall off. And while that rests for about 10 minutes, it's plenty of time to already start making your sauce. Here I have our ingredients for our sauce. So it's a sweet and sour style sauce based on our homemade sweet chili sauce recipe, which you can find here, somewhere here. I'll already start my pan over medium-high heat. Here I have some sugar, and honestly, you just want to dump everything in the same pan. Some vinegar. Here I have some sriracha. Here I have some chili flakes, garlic powder, and some soy sauce. And in addition to that, here I have some water and some cornstarch. And I'm just gonna dissolve the cornstarch in the water just so that it doesn't clump up in the pan. And I'll pour this in as well. Now I'm turning the heat on to high, and we're just gonna let this come to a boil and thicken. So as you see here, it's bubbling vigorously. And if I drag my spatula through, it takes a little bit longer to come together, which means it's nice and thick. It's also clear and glossy. So I'm just going to turn this off, and you can just let this sit on the side while you fry up your beef. I'll just heat my oil up to 370 degrees Fahrenheit or this Celsius. You can use any cut of beef here. Just cut it super thinly, and so it's going to cook and fry very fast. So I'm just gonna slowly lower in my beef. So when you lower in your beef, you just wanna make sure it's not sticking together. It's been about 8 minutes, and you can see the beef is nice and crispy. So I'm just gonna fish them out and put them on this paper towel lined plate. You can see around the beef, the crust has formed, and it's really nice and craggy. And that's really the egg white and the rice flour working together to make that coating. And letting it rest for 10 minutes really makes sure that the coating is nice and thick. And if you don't have rice flour at home, you can use a combination of all-purpose flour and cornstarch, and that should get you the same result. Now I'm just putting our sauce back on the heat just to let it loosen up a little bit. I have red and green bell peppers here. And we're not really cooking these through. You want them to still be nice and crunchy. So now our sauce is heated through. You can see it's starting to bubble again, and our bell peppers are beginning to soften. I'm just gonna add our crispy beef. You can really hear that it's super crispy, which means that when you put it in the sauce, it will stay crispy for a little bit longer. And you'll have that kind of like crispy, soggy vibe. So I just want to toss it until it's well coated. Fell. Rogue bell pepper! So here is our crispy beef. You can see here the coating has made this really nice crispy crust over the beef. It's glazed in that sweet and sour style sauce. I'm just gonna give it a try. So as you saw, it was really easy to make at home. Just a few tips and tricks. And we hope you guys try it and make it at home. If you do, tag us and let us know below. If you want to see more recipes from us, like and subscribe to all our videos. Tell us what you want us to make next. And we hope to see you guys again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm gonna eat some more.